We are now hot mic.
Okay. Uh, well, with us starting anew, our recap really just boils down to congratulations. You now, at least until more decisions have been made by people above your pay scale, a AI contact, which in the form of Obscura, which you can um, potentially, hopefully, use to for the future versus being within the clutches of Cobra, or some equally tragic thing. Um, do people have any general questions? I wouldn't necessarily think so due to being between missions, but you never know.
The only one I can think of is how long between missions.
Good question. Given the amount of things going on in the background, I say 8 days.
Aha! Time for everybody. Go, freestyle swimmies roll. God damn it, Glenda. Why are you so hard to get?
How long of a break did you say it was again?
8 days.
8 days.
8 days.
Okay.
I guess that's not enough for me to go on another Doolittle expedition.
If you wish to go on another
I
expedition,
did get Lady J and Scarlet.
nice.
Nicely done.
Have to do.
They owed me a phone.
I see.
I had to resist rolling wealth for Scarlet because it says roll your two highest.
Yeah. It's actually really use well.
Well, I mean, I have a wealth stat. I can roll it.
Well, I know, but you're really not supposed
Which
to.
why I didn't. That's why I said I had to resist just throwing money at her. Here, buy yourself some more money.
I mean, I can see that being a social skill.
Oh no, there's a mechanical functions behind wealth, which is more explored in Cobra because Cobra is more wealth based.
Yes, there is a wealth. There is a money stat. The hidden stat or hidden skill. So I got I got Scarlet, but I couldn't get knockoff Scarlet. That's
I don't know how I feel about that. It's you got Scarlet, but not the knockoff version of Scarlet. That's such a weird way of saying things.
well, I mean, it's true because Glenda is based on the Brazilian. Glenda is a Brazilian figure, and all she was a blonde repaint of Scarlet. Released in Brazil. Scarlet was not released in Brazil.
They don't do redheads in Brazil, apparently.
They painted her ass blonde and called her Glenda.
Gotcha.
Hence why she is the knockoff Scarlet. That was why I call her that. That's technically not fair to Glenda because they have made her her own character at this point. But Oh, why can't I find them?
I think I just got to what you were talking about. Money talks.
There, Scarlet has contact.
Okay. Folks. Any questions right now? I know I need to resolve the search that Foxhound is.
No, I said what 8 days is enough time for that. I'm trying to find actively hear the dragons. It takes more than 8 days. At least that's what I'm going with.
Is there anything then that other people would want to be doing for the 8 days?
Training.
Putting in making sure the forms that I had promised people to make sure that they can get their vacations at Cobra Island go through.
Okay.
Didn't make a promise. I told them I'd put in for that. So
This is why a buff doctor makes the big Cobra bucks.
I don't even think they sent me a paycheck. I don't even think they know who to send it. I must be getting paid through PayPal.
I have an answer to buff doctor in payment. You're not seeing any of it, but I have an answer.
It's going into my buffet.
Okay, you can never access.
It's part of the retirement plan. Oh, hey, Hopper, what are you doing in here? You looking out the window? Enjoy yourself. All right. The candle of gaming has been lit. The council of witches that surround the candle they use their ways in order to keep the flame lit.
Is there anything else that that he's doing aside from being a good good evil boss and having money occur?
Uh, no, I'm pretty good. Mostly, even the money thing is mostly even the money thing more so just kind of just a joke.
Well, then, aside from that, the 8 days can also be used to, explain away any level up things that have been. In that case, it sounds like then we can start.
Okay.
With the team individuals of the team coming back from whatever light duty R&R training that they were doing by the end of the time pass. Uh, there are a number of rumors going around the pit concerning um, concerning COBRA and how the um, uh, commander has been um, silent recently. It's kind of getting some people concerned. Um, so there are individuals that believe a number of recent. Don't even close. Or some other shit. Um, I can do this stuff. um, due to the kind of randomness of it, there are some people theorizing that thefts at circuit radio electronic stores across the continental United States.
Are we now allowed to say Circuit City?
Electricity, Radio Shack, fuck, neither of those exist anymore.
We can't talk about them.
But there's some thoughts that um that may be connected, um, given that the Crimson Guard at one point was involved in some food chain thing. For those that are aware of prior Cobra G.I. Joe operations. Now, um, as the kind of being on base mingling is happening as one would expect, at the mention of Cobra being silent, that there is a Cobra threat, or there must be, as as a number of green shirts go and find each of the Snake Eater team respectively. That Scarlet would like to see insert character name here. In the briefing room.
Okay.
What has happened in the past? I will almost assume that that Foxhound may try to demask his particular green shirt. Unless he's trustworthy because he's in the pit.
We haven't had Cobra,
especially in the pit.
a green shirt being in the pit is somewhat noteworthy.
Well, no, the green shirt is the red shirt of G.I. Joe. They make up all the nameless people in the pit.
No, that's a fair point. Do you trust the pit to do its job?
I mean, it's where you're based. So I mean, you're to deal with Spider Boot, Snake Boot Man. So
Do you trust the pit to do its job? The answer to that is yes. So I will leave the green shirt alone for now.
keeping my eye on you. What do you have against green shirts?
Everything. The answer is everything.
You guys have your caps pulled down over your eyes all the time for animation budget reasons. I never know who you are. Okay. Because suck. There we go. Entering the briefing room. There, provided you are going to be entering, there is of course Scarlet, as she was mentioned. But also in the briefing room, there ahead of you are insert a contact if you'd like.
I think they already have a contact in the briefing room.
My contact cannot be in the briefing room. It's a wild animal.
Are we referring to Jailbait or?
No, I was jokingly referring to Scarlet.
Ah, right.
He did succeed at that.
Well, I mean, if you want to tap her, you can. Okay, fair phrasing.
Yes, phrasing, good sir. Phrasing.
Doing that may be deadly.
I don't know, it depends on how her and Snake Eyes are in this continuity. Give me a second. I'm still doing data entry.
Betrayal of Divas level. You became a member of Ninja Force.
Ninja Force.
Ninja Force. And you stabbed me in the back. Dishonor.
Hey, look, y'all recruited me.
So you guys did not see Captain Kirk in your dossier.
I didn't either until I started succeeding on more female contacts than male contacts.
Wait. So you're a more successful shipwreck?
Apparently. That was not in the build. That just seems to be happening.
Whenever shipwreck actually pops up in a thing, I need to have Polly make a comment.
Not trying to. They just apparently like me.
Okay, so you're looking up your contacts. While you are doing that, I guess the metaphorical camera will have the entire autofocus turned on, and there's a person in the blurred area of the frame that I'm sure will be focused on as soon as the contact is selected. There is also this individual should pop up.
I'm just going to give this question a look. Am I trying to be replaced here?
No, I mean, technically, it's a sniper. Is this the person you're only supposed to know about if you have flag?
No, or at least it shouldn't be.
Okay.
I just see another sniper here, and I'm just like,
You see the signature there? I am borrowing an OC image.
Okay.
I
just see another sniper. I'm being replaced.
I do see a cannon there. Your or rather, sniper weapon there. In your ballistics experience, the magazine area is completely different from a regular from a standard magazine size. It's a bit it has a little bit of it has a non-standard increase in width and length, so a standard magazine wouldn't be able to actually clip.
I still stand by what I said. I'm being replaced. I'm insulted.
Hey, I'm not complaining about the new model, apparently.
It's not actually making the comment.
No, not yet. Keyword is yet.
See what he actually does with that. Then we can decide if you're being replaced.
Exactly.
Okay. Any still looking?
I'm still stuck in data entry mode.
Okay. Well, the camera will just have to.
Let's say the camera can chill for a second. Yeah.
It can focus on this person later. Suffice it to say, there is an extra person here.
Actor is just going with my default. Who's become my default Jinx?
Your Ninja Force buddy.
Yep, my ninja buddy.
What's her status? She's a ninja. She's not sad. Okay. Scarlet, seeing that everyone is here. I'm glad all the green shirts could find you. I know some of you like going out and about. Before I start the mission proper, Snake Eaters, I do want to give you an update as to the dragon situation. The new person with the rifle won't actually say anything, but she will lip dragon.
Just leans over. Yeah, dragon.
Yeah, we discovered flying lizards, courtesy of COBRA.
Clutch, Spirit, Alpine, Toll Booth, and Mainframe were able to momentarily track the dragon down until the Iron Grenadiers upheaval caused some upheaval in the situation. For the situation, where the situation could be secured, Destro used the excuse me, use a nearby nearby abandoned temple in an attempt to dig in. And Scarlet will pause for a moment before doing air quotes. Lair of where the dragon was. Unfortunately, it seems like mining isn't in the Iron Grenadier's skill set. So some seismic stabilizing occurred, which caused our wayward dragon to flee, and the altercation between the grenadiers and the search team prevented either side from actually uh, locking down the dragon, or um, being able to put a tracer on it. So unfortunately, the search continues. For those not in the know, of the listed members of the search team, Clutch is actually a Mega Marine.
So they do have a specialist on it. Cool.
Yeah. And for those even more than know, no, Freedom could not contend with the dragon, which is Spirit's animal companion.
No, I would not think a bald eagle could handle freaking dragon.
I don't think many things can handle a dragon.
Um, as for why all of you are here for the now, Intel has gotten wind of exactly why COBRA has been silent for so long. And from the rumors you may have heard, yes, it is tied in part to the circuit radio thefts that have been going on. Uh, due to the additional theft and theft of uh, some radio and electrotherapy devices that are admittedly in the experimental phase, and some insider knowledge of COBRA. It looks like the science division over there has just gone into another bout of craziness. She'll toggle a slide where there are, it's like there are some pages missing, but it's a multi-image listing of some some schematics and jot note plans that's clearly at this point looking at a picture that is listed as Cobra Vision. uh, this, and just from you guys looking, there are just signs that it is a, at least in part, telecommunications technology. Um, they've been able to develop, provided that all of our information here is correct, which covers slithery, but this this part and a few others we're certainly certain of, is a form of broadcasted mind control. And COBRA probably has a few bugs in it. The slide will slide over to a different image, and it will be a split image, one of a stadium, particularly the Canadian Stadium, and another image is that of what looks like some sort of fortified broadcasting facility. The one with the Canadian Stadium will be tagged for the Snake Eaters. The fortress will have a listing for Strobe 9.
Hey, we remember them.
The other bit of intelligence that I inferred was the location of the broadcast signal for Cobra Vision. We have Strobe 9 on that. In case they run into extra trouble, I'm going to want you to deal with where deal with the Canadian Stadium, where they're going to be performing a larger scale test. As they're scheduling, and it's switches over to show a Cobra's projected itinerary. Is they're going to be infiltrating the Universal League's championship game. The date on the image is actually for later today. So while Stronheim does what they need to do, you're going to be sent to Carnation Stadium to prevent the Cobraizing of around 85,000 civilians. The game is going to be packed. Talking fans, press team, various members of the support staff. Given the situation, it would not surprise me if there'd be the involvement of the Crimson Guard. You know how much they like paperwork and litigation. What better place to be both business and sneaky than in a stadium or office building? So there is the added complication for your team that we'd prefer not to cause a panic amongst the civilian populace. So rocket launchers are going to be barred for this particular engagement.
And if any of us used rocket launchers, might be an issue.
What's the thing you call a rocket launcher?
Oh no, but some of you do have some pretty big cannons.
Cannons? No.
I think she's referring to your anti-everything rifle.
Hey now, it's just a normal long-range rifle, good sir. It's the ammo that counts.
Oh, is it not supposed to be like a 50 cal sniper rifle?
It's considered just a long range rifle, and there's a lot of categories for that.
Rifle, but they also tell you what the long range rifles, what models of rifle that's supposed to represent.
I think the 50 cal is under that. But anyway,
You know what? Let me pull it up. I will tell you. Even then, I'm using a long range automatic rifle as of late. It's not that bad.
nice.
Well, yes, but it still tells you what those are, what that's supposed to represent.
Yep. I will tell you all. Give me a moment to pull up the page. 139. Weapons. So, long range automatic rifle is the CSASS rifle in the FN SCAR. So, think battle rifle, like an FAL.
Oh, okay.
That's the long range automatic rifle. The long range rifle is like a marksman rifle, sniper rifle. You don't even say what kind.
Well, you use a weapon like a sniper rifle a lot, so
Yeah, I use sniper rifles. I've been recently using battle rifles.
Sure.
I don't use these things that you describe. That's so barbaric. I shoot you with precision. I see your face when you get hit, and every detail of your beard. You have one.
Wait. I stand corrected. So, as you see, there's some extra people here today. She'll start off with the person who actually exists. um, this over here, I'm sure you probably have not met them before. And as she says this person's name, Scarlett will toggle the next slide, which will show a little bit of dossier. This is ComGuard. She'll wave. I like the image her pistol is.
You said Tom or Com Garden?
ComGuard. It is also a reference.
I didn't realize we had Comstar already. Is this Comstar at home?
Sorry. Kinda. With her wave, say, "Hi. I am in fact not a sniper, despite my rifle. So you Foxhound should hopefully be relieved. I do think it's a bit more complicated than that.
I'm just giving you a stink eye. Trust her.
Will from behind behind her back and underneath the small kind of cloak mantle there. She'll pull out some again larger larger magazine. When I shoot, well, it would probably be show you. She'll eject a long ovoid piece of like J.J. Abrams Apple Computer white style ammunition and then slam it onto the um, table, the kind of desk table in front of her. When it's slammed, it part of it deforms slightly, and the part that is not deformed um, will split open in this case to show what looks like some form of um, transmitting equipment combined with a small camera.
Got them science bullets.
Yes, I'm of
You hunt robots?
you could think of me as a more field based dialtone offensive telecommunications. That will not only act as a camera, but let me hone in on and tap into various radio signals, provided they're close enough. I also have a few other things that aren't quite as passive. But you could say I shoot drones.
You have a gun that shoots robots. Interesting.
I'll just casually say overrated.
I didn't quite catch that. What?
I'll casually say that's overrated. Just shoot it and kill it. No reason to have drones and spy tech. Just kill it. That's all you have to do. And problem solved.
So you can't exactly shoot radio jamming. Well, I can't. But
As in, you can't
regular
shoot radio
can.
waves. You can shoot jamming.
I mean, I could totally shoot the thing that's causing the radio jamming. It's just the radio.
If we know where it is, yeah.
But you'll see how I operate operate in the field. I do look forward to learning from the heaters. Um, without even if whether you looked at the dossier or not, she is relatively new.
Hard one to pick for. We're going to a sports stadium to look for a hidden piece of techno crap. So implies a lot of search roles, possibly a lot of social roles.
Yep.
Probably not a lot of sneaking, and not a lot of vehicle, which ironically a lot of my contacts revolve around.
Well, here because COBRA is involved, no doubt you are going to find COBRA people to punch and or shoot.
Well, I'm not disputing that.
Yeah, Flint. Get Flint involved.
No, I don't have him yet. I didn't have enough days for that.
Also, be mindful not to get caught within the grips of COBRA vision yourselves. Charlotte will kind of tack on, since it seems like the brief introduction as well, she will be introducing a person that's out of focus. I will presume she does that whenever needed contact. She will continue on to the regular final part. It seems straightforward enough. We will also have Wild Bill on standby for quick transport in case Strobe 9 needs any assistance after you completed your part of the mission. Any questions? Yes, there will be hot dogs.
I mean, we're being fed.
Or do we have to pay for those out of pocket?
That is a good point. They did say there would be hot dogs. They didn't say that they were free.
You have a
Yeah.
$30 food budget.
Oh shit!
You said $30,000 food budget?
$300.
That'll be gone in like 2 meals.
If we go to the store,
Food, man.
Stadium food is always overpriced.
Yeah, especially $dollars.
I didn't say it wasn't overpriced. It's being gone in 2 meals. That's $150.
You're forgetting. We're talking about the entire squad. I can see
Actually,
it being close to 100 to.
Squad.
Actually, let me check. We could
Yes,
probably
that's a good
go
question.
to the store.
Is it for the whole squad or just one person?
But I think Brian's actually going to be looking up.
Okay, well,
I'll say, should we?
oh yeah.
Actually, I'll say maybe we should go to the store, grab like some stuff to make sandwiches, and then stuff them inside of all our cargo pockets, and that way we have food inside the stadium.
If you want a freaking stadium hot dog, I can buy you a stadium hot dog.
Look, that's young people. Once that's young people talk, you need to. Gotta save your money.
It's 300 for the team.
Okay.
See? Told you we didn't get that much. We can probably get 2 meals in.
Funnily enough, given the nebulous nature of this mission, jailbait's probably my best bet.
I'm not surprised.
If we need languages, which we don't, or if we needed to make disguises, which we don't. Scarlet is good if we need to kick somebody in the face or lie to them, which it doesn't sound like we're in theory doing this time. Based on the briefing.
Yeah.
And in theory, we don't need to emergency extract people, so we don't need Wolf Spider. We're not sneaking, so we don't need Jinx. We're not doing vehicles, so we don't need Cover Girl. I could have a headhunter show up for lulz, but that doesn't seem like somebody they bring into a mission briefing.
No.
So yeah, I guess jailbait.
Okay. Well, no introduction is for jailbait.
Ups are always fun.
Any follow-up questions?
Go to stadium, look for hidden mind control device and or receiver for mind control device. Don't let people know we're looking for mind control device. No big guns. No, I think that covers.
Key?
Except for science robot gun, guns. Really, those are cool. Science robot guns with suppressors.
Comguard will make the comment. That's actually a electromagnetic accelerator.
Oh, so it's a rail robot gun.
For when I need to shoot things that are very far away.
I guess the robots are hardened against magnets.
Apparently.
It has the shiny outer casing. Should wait for a moment in case anyone else has any questions about the mission.
I think I'm good. Doesn't sound like a vehicle mission.
Okay, then the only thing I will add...
Because we're just putting around a stadium, we don't need vehicles.
the only thing I will add is the local police and security are aware that you'll be on site, so you do have some local assets, and should also prevent people from saying you can't go into certain.
That's always nice. Tell people to shut up and leave us alone. I will always appreciate that.
Now, for the part that you guys don't like when this happens, a change in the requisition budget.
Yes, that might actually help me because I dedicate have my requisition allotment usually to vehicle stuff now.
Okay.
I mean, about half of my allotment is actually kits, so it's not going to change much for me, probably.
It is 5 points per person.
Yep. Okay. That
Cool.
by removing my vehicles, I'm at 5 points.
You will freely be assigned silencers for ballistic weapons if they're not silenced already.
So we have a silent squad support weapon and a silent revolver.
I mean, if it works.
No, that's my point. It really doesn't, but G.I. Joe logic.
No,
I would like to put a
actually, you can have silenced revolvers.
I like to put a silencer on my buck knife.
You're on your what knife?
just like standard, just hunting knife. Just gonna put like a safety.
It already
on it.
has silent. You're good.
Yeah. Is your assign silencers for what?
You say that until you stab someone and then they scream. Not very silent.
Ballistic knives.
Need a muzzle for my gun blade.
Okay. So it sounds like your guys' gear doesn't really change, except for the fact you can get extra stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, my gear actually doesn't change if I just sacrifice kits. So.
Okay. Well, I believe you can also just craft kits. So.
For the skills I have, yes. Also, David, I want to clarify, given that this is happening in a stadium, is it considered urban terrain?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Just want to make sure.
Okay. Well, unless there's anything else that people would like to try to spending a lot of quartermaster. Any pit bonuses that you want to get before leaving?
Have to reorient. Where is it? We're not doing vehicles. I don't need vehicle shit.
Isn't the jump pack a vehicle?
Wait, it is. Yeah, I guess we could go jetpacks, but In honor of having Jailbait with us, I will go for the lunchbox.
Usually do that.
I've been doing the vehicle mod, Brian. For a while now. I used to do the lunchboxes, but
Yeah.
We get extra HP now?
2 temporary hit points, assuming I don't fuck up the roll.
Cool.
You got this. What are you rolling for?
Bonuses too. It's not just me. Hey!
So I'm scrolling through the thing. I assume that means that you made it.
Yeah, I made it. So 2 temporary hit points for everybody.
Hey.
Nice.
Back to mine with Wingman's extra new hit points. Should help her a lot.
It's
Wait,
It's me
she
at
might actually
8.
survive something. Do you think we'll be in a dark environment by chance?
Even though it's a stadium, I imagine it depends on where in the stadium you are.
Yeah, like we end up in the utility tunnels or something, maybe.
You know what? Just because I haven't had this for a while, and it means I don't have to worry about equipment for it. I know what I'll do. You roll a d20. Nope, that's a d10. Where's a d20? There's a d20. Oh, I actually might fail this roll. I'm unlucky.
I don't know why I'm still nope. Vehicles, nope.
Oh, I actually failed. Of course. It was a difficulty 15 alertness check to be able to gain the benefit of use to the dark. Which is, you can see darkness up to 30 feet as if it was dim light. I rolled a 13, and then roll 20 and said, fuck you. I only needed a 2 or higher. On the
Still trying to find
D6.
the
But the game said no.
Any Venom, is there a particular thing you are trying to get from it?
That's what I was looking for, and I can never fucking find it when I'm looking for it.
Wherever I want it, it's never
Sorry.
there.
Sorry. Oh, that's why. We're having trouble finding that site when I click on the link finally. Oh, okay. Apparently I can't open it.
I need to refresh.
Let's try that. Hold on. Firefox prevented this site from opening. Yes, allow that. Now let's try. Okay, let's try refresh. I've been trying to get into the Joe Regs and get the pit. There it goes. Okay.
I do sometimes wish I could color code those links.
I mean, it works perfectly. It's just that when I clicked on it, it was saying, it was just saying, can't work. So I was like, okay. Um, I might actually be able to do that one.
Wingman will make the comment, just kind of in passing. Well, looks like there's been a bit of a shift in the ratio.
Yeah. Even.
Kind of surprising. Didn't think it would happen this soon.
So, so any venom given your era, I guess that assumes these butts are gonna have to pair off, huh?
Not say.
Conversation from the Antarctic habitat thing.
I'm gonna look at her and smirk. And it's like, getting there. I was like, we getting there. You gonna get there one day. I was like, you're not there just yet. Ain't pair off material yet, but you gonna get there. I trust you. I believe in you. I think you can do it. Ooh, that could be fun. Oh,
Looking at the pit stuff. Do you mind if I
oh,
the adventure while you're making
yeah,
your?
yeah. Feel free. I'm trying to pick between two. I was part of me was debating between number 19, the task for gaining field test expert.
You're never using anything experimental, so I don't know why you'd need field test expert.
I don't know. It looked like something fun.
Because all field test expert does is mean that if you roll a natural one with an experimental weapon, it doesn't blow up on you.
Yeah.
But
I mean, technically I have an experimental weapon. I have the quad launcher.
But that doesn't have the experimental modifier on it, does it?
I have no clue. I don't know. They must say it's just some farmer who handed me some information.
I believe I copied the stats over for you. If it has the experimental trait, then it's experimental.
I do not believe that it was experimental. No.
So, as cool as that thing is, I would like to remind you that rocket launchers were banned for this mission.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not taking it. Nope. Anti-tank mounted reload sharp wrecker. That's good to know for later. No, I'm not going to bring that in.
Well, in that case, unless there's anything to prevent this, you guys will be done, ready, and shipped out. So you can make the mission timetable. Um, um, Arriving at the Carnation Stadium. Currently, all alight for the local Universal Championship. Um, every parking lot from what you can see coming in is just full. It's a good thing you guys don't. You guys have the power of we're Joes. We don't need parking spaces. We're just being dropped off because you wouldn't have been able to find parking anyway. Um, big game going on here. Um, You even without seeing them, you can just hear people people and fans murmuring and talking so many that it becomes a bit of well more of a more of like a just the air like almost just vibrating constantly um with motion. Um, you'll be uh you'll be met by the by the event security person. Um, or,
I think I found what I want. Voluntary POW.
Why are you trying to be a prisoner of war?
Because I can gain dig deep if I succeed.
Oh, you're talking about the pit bonus. Gotcha.
Yeah. Once per scene, I can ignore 1 damage by agreeing to take a snag on all skill tests until the end of my next turn. And once per scene, I can heal 1d2 damage by forfeiting my entire turn. Handsome fuck. Wait, is that David A.R. White?
I do not know. Well, I hear that you're here to ferret out some especially special security risks. Um, he'll offer his handout to Jake. I'm
Proceed with
I'm
the shake.
Mel Grifton, head of event security.
He said Mel Grifton.
Mel,
Yes, he did. And it just made me cringe.
Suspicious immediately.
The name was so bad it caused an instant cringe.
My name is Thomas Suspicionton.
I am just here gonna get you.
Oh, goodness.
He will give a little bit of a look for anyone who like doesn't shake his hand in greeting.
Totally.
Oh yeah, he can get a handshake. A very suspicious handshake.
Okay. Do people like wanna make like suspicion rolls or something? Give out suspicion.
I'm not. I suck at it, so I can't.
Hey,
I suck
now,
at it.
I might be overly suspicious a lot, but I'm not that bad. Normally. Am I? I don't think I'm that bad.
All right, let's try.
Bad these days.
Woohoo!
Grifton will reach into reach in the back pocket. I may not have the resources of a SWAT team, but I can certainly certainly give you all of these. And he pulls out um, a number of lanyards with with a set of bright red and yellow cards.
Sweet, backstage
attached.
passes.
You're all security passes. If you need to get somewhere on site, you just show these, and the rest of the rest of the event security should let you through.
Eight.
Cool, cool.
When I joined GI Joe, I'd be going to sports balls, but all right.
What you don't like big games? You can't throw a ball yourself?
Oh no, it's not that I don't like them. I just never expected to be paid to go to one.
Huh.
You heard what he said there. Paid to go to one.
I really wish they compiled their PDFs better. Being let in, you will be eventually led into an area that has a view of the field. With a little bit of a venue change.
Oh no, not deflated balls.
I know the church is empty, but I was not going to put a tokens all around. Presume that the seats are filled.
Okay. Full house, got it.
Um, yeah. Most of, as mentioned, the same seating is filled. Um, the stadium has a huge wraparound um, um, video system that is visible pretty much from any angle, unless you're like inside the building itself. Ugh. Here, here's where the magic happens. The best televisual and announcement system that, well, the Universal Championship can buy, and plenty of happy concession-going fans. I am a little ill at ease that whatever pressing thing is going on is beyond the grifters' ability to handle pristine security that I run here. But who am I to argue? Um, Wingman will, in a low voice, say, "Did he call himself the grifter?"
He did.
Are we allowed to feel bad for him yet?
Can what?
He just called himself a grifter. Were we allowed to go bad for him?
The grifter.
Oh, we're not betting money on this, right?
No.
Comguard will say, I'd put down 50.
Well, I guess she is betting.
Um, Grifton will after taking these few moments, will continue escorting you down a hallway, making a turn to the corridor. There'll be you'll see a pair of metal doors flanked by event security guards. They eye your lanyards as your and will allow the doors to open to have you continue into the stadium's control room.
Kill.
The control room is a bit more expansive, and in some ways, I guess, visually secure than one may expect.
Okay.
I will switch maps in a moment. Retro training. Thing. There we go. Let me drop all of the people.
Righty then, I'm back.
Cool. You guys
Yeah.
have been led to the control room, which I am about to switch to. I just am going to be, dropping y'all's tokens.
Cool.
Field had mines on it.
Doggo. Oh, apparently only Sabaka can make it. Come on. Other people exist too. Come on. There we go. Oh.
Oh, fancy.
No shit.
This doesn't look totally not evil.
Walls of LED screens fill the room. Various workers operate the control boards and computers, capturing and routing dozens of video feeds from all over the stadium. Um, Mel Grifton giving slight a slight just gesture of reassurance to the people who did kind of glance over. When you guys entered, will comment. This controls all the screens inside the stadium, including the um, huge wraparound board where I guess the ne'er-do-wells will what will want to institute their um, evil plan. I'd imagine during halftime game game itself. Here we control, as said, many things. It'd be a good information center for you if you guys to I of course can act as your liaison for this part. You can always count on the grifter.
The more he speaks, the more I lose trust in him. Especially because he keeps speaking in third person.
He approaches the elevated area, and up here is a is a fancy table screen. I hope you weren't hoping for holographics. That's pure sci-fi.
Yep, totally sci-fi.
Here is where various cameras and information can be pulled up without interfering with our English, wonderfully competent operators. Um, right after right after he says that, um, one of the people on the left bank of imaging and controls will go. No, I'm losing cameras.
That didn't take long.
No, it didn't.
A person from the one of the women from the upper right bank will say, "Mel, I think we're being grifted." Mel will uh, will turn to kind of have his eyes sweep across the various screens. He says, "No one can grift the grifter." Uh, on 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 a dozen of the monitors, the feed changes from the kind of staticky blanket was to be replaced by the symbol of COBRA, um, with a message underneath it that just reads, "Please stand by."
Eh,
Um, Even as you're processing the screens that have changed, um, there are more screens cutting out to be replaced by the standby the standby Cobra Cobra symbol. Um, ultimately, um, ha- um, half half of the screens have been Cobra-ized, while the remaining are monitoring their normally scheduled programming of various events of the crowds for the for the time where they like focus in on a fan um and various other areas like graphics, the playing fields. So the control room is currently half covered. Um, um, this area right here, and if you like, I can put like a blue line stuff. Um, I know it shows a wall here, but this is actually a window that's kind of overlooking the stadium area. No, no, what happened? Oh, no, Google, I do not need your help.
Google demands pay attention to it.
Google's like, you will listen to me. That blue line is just representing the window. Um, this right here, and I can label these. There's a junction box over there. Power feed. Um, Mel is can anyone get these snakes off our screens?
I can destroy the screens.
You can guard some comms.
I won't even need the rifle for this. That does give some odd looks from some people who caught that.
And just in case, get Obscura on standby.
Is it sure who you should or who you chose?
No, I chose Jailbait, remember?
Okay, yeah, right. I should obscure, and I was like, obscure.
Well, I just say obscure because remember I can call in contacts that aren't necessarily with it.
Right. Okay.
That's the only contact I can use for the scene. So for the scene of Cobra Commander or whoever about to doing something in the control room, I have obscure on standby.
Yep.
Because if mind control bozo rays are about to come out of the TV, obscure can potentially shield us.
Sure.
So we don't get hit by the bozo rays, but everybody else does.
ComGuard is quickly going over the control systems.
I don't know why, but the phrase mind control rays just sounds so fucking funny for some reason.
What was that?
I don't know why, but something about the term mind control rays just sounds so fucking sounds pretty fucking funny.
Okay. Looks like there's with how it's being with how with how it's with how it's taking over, we could cut the feeds, but any snake monitoring it, monitoring their signals would notice that the feeds are going to be cut. Okay. Okay, there might be. Let's see what I can do.
Wingman, back her up.
Get a bit more detail than this. But yeah. Wingman with Zero would kind of jump the arrow to get over. I believe it's a
Edge and 2 ups.
edge and 2 up. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Throughout the 1. You said KH.
Yep.
There you go. And she critted. Go, Wingman. Go, Comstar. Card. Person.
If only she could crit in combat.
Okay, by looking at what's being cut, Wingman will be kind of making a few comments, and Conrad will making some adjustments. Looks like I wish they had phrased this differently. Because immediately after I say it, you guys are going to ask me a question. It looks like the major feed cutouts are affecting the cameras as well. Maybe the major ones are from the home team's locker room. Okay, I thought that would prompt some questions.
I mean, it does, but I mean, it's Cobra.
Locker room? Why that room?
Because yeah, we're talking.
Why is the home team smart enough to be a part of this?
Feeds cut over the the stadium's continuous video system. So basically, a number of the cameras on the roof, and some of the East Stadium seating. So clearly, there are some areas that are that they're not wanting us to monitor. Queen Man will take over the controls for a few moments, as Guard takes out one of her drone shots, and slams it into the side of the console. She'll take out her HCB and begin typing on it and making adjustments. Okay, thanks to my transmitter here and this um and this console. I've sent your HCBs a patch that should be able to monitor for so detect the transmission bands that COBRA is using to interfere with these feeds. Your HCV pads, when you check them, these weren't just automatically installed. There's a notification that you received a file.
Okay, we'll run that, I guess.
Dalatone's voice will pop into your ears or wherever it is you have your comms. Okay, should have been able to punch through some of that strange interference. Snake Eaters, can you hear me?
Yep, we got you, DT.
I just wanted to update you.
We have nicknames for the nicknames.
Just got the call in that Strobe 9 has begun their operation on the Cobra Vision broadcasting stronghold.
Cool, because they got us on hold here at the stadium. They started broadcasting, but they put up the hold screen.
Okay, it sounds like then they're patching everything that they need to into the systems for the Cobra Vision broadcast. I would say good timing, but wish we were able to start things before it got this far. From what you're saying here,
We have to stop them from getting the ESPN deal.
you'll hear some like key typing over the clickety clack typing over the comms.
I don't know anything about it, but I don't know why that sounded like you hear some of my key typing. I'm like, what the fuck is even that?
Okay. Okay. Ooh, just got a positive update. There are some extra Joes here wanting to volunteer their assistance if you need it. There is a optional second contact slot if you guys need it. I don't know what you think. Snake Eaters did to get all this extra volunteer work. Either that, or maybe Sir not just as sociable as I've heard.
We got friends, DT. We got friends.
Okay. Mel will reaching under the main secondary table, the info table that he's at. You guys will hear the sound of something being detached from Velcro as he tosses, I guess, any venom, a walkie-talkie.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna slot Team Lego into that extra slot if everybody's okay.
Works
Okay.
for me.
If they can pull kits out of their ass.
Okay.
I say now we have two people who can just randomly generate kits.
With that, Dalatone will approve them for dispatch, and they'll be en route to show up whenever you actually need them. Those moments when fellow Joe is just busting through the door to help out the team. Anyway, Mel will toss the walkie-talkie to any venom. It looks like a robust walkie-talkie, one of those ones that has like access to like various sub channels. It looks like it has a
Hit me with the World War II micro.
which of course any carrier please kind of crack.
Hit me with the giant ass. Hit me with the giant ass World War II walkie talkies.
That's kind of what I envisioned. Yeah.
So Anti-Venom should be very comfortable with it from his time in Nam.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Um.
I'm looking for the rotator device so I can power it.
It has a signal dial for sub channels. I'm gonna stay here to organize things and keep you guys updated. So just use that if you need to talk to the grifter.
Given that he is being awfully calm for a terrorist organization attacking his stadium, what I need to roll to act for suspicions.
Okay. I do believe alertness has insight properties,
Yes.
so feel free to alertness.
Cool. That's totally going to happen. Give me a moment. I have too many tabs open today. Gotta find my alertness. Mine's a D6. Tobacco is a D8. My suspicion reader has gone through the roof. Oh, wait. This is a non-combat roll in my environment. Let me roll again. Okay,
Wait,
it didn't go higher.
better.
Stadiums, totally my favorite terrain.
I mean, it's considered urban terrain, so yeah.
Well, yes, if you explain the joke, but then it's not funny.
I mean, I'm going to take this because I went from a 3 to a 19.
Grasslands.
I'll take that. Me and Sabaka have entered red alert phase.
Okay. scrutinizing Mel Grifton here. Um, he appears to just be calm under pressure because now that you're focusing and paying attention on him, scrutinize him, you can see like bits of like facial tension and his eyes like darting to various status screens. Um, it is actually fairly indicative of uh, either someone who's been a manager for a long time, or a person that has undergone like some kind of training in their past that deal with high stress scenarios. Given that you still have communications with the pit, if you'd like, you could request a check for on Mel Grifton if you feel that paranoid or concerned about it. But you're able to tell, calm under pressure, likely through training or import. Because I will like to remind you, you just off go with no one grifts the grifter.
Sounds like we got 3 rooms to check. Which one's closest?
That is a good question. Which one is closest?
Okay.
No, I mean, sometimes they give you a map, and that would tell you.
But seriously, you're in the so
I imagine the locker room's not close to the control area.
given that, two most close places are the re- um contiguous stadium video like back end areas and east stadium seating.
Oh, that would sound like the video is closer, since it's a technical thing, so it's probably cabled over here. So I guess start with video. What do you guys think?
You said I'm gonna say that again. You said you want to do what now?
The 2 closest are the video room or stadium seating. I was leaning towards video, but because that sounds like it'd probably be closer than seating, but I'm good with either.
Wouldn't seating be closer to seating?
No, we're in the control room, so I feel like the video center would be close to the control room.
Okay.
Yeah, the video production area would be close to the control center if it's not the control center.
I feel like that'd be just like a couple doors down at most, whereas seating would obviously be in the stadium proper.
To clarify, I'm talking about the giant continuous video system that's attached to.
Oh, you're talking about the jumbotron in the in the center of the.
Well, in this case, it's a continuous thing that goes around the room of the stadium, but
It would still be probably closer to the control room than the seating, just because if it goes around the stadium, it's probably connected to this.
I'd agree. I'm just clarifying.
Okay, so yeah, let's go check out the jumbotron.
There's a part of me that says that one of us should try to pretend to be the ref. Go out on the field and just start making calls.
Well, the issue is that because COBRA has made this high profile move, people are probably in the process of beginning to panic because suddenly terrors.
Please stand by. Screens are in the control room.
They haven't actually taken over the screens outside yet. So nobody knows what's going on yet.
Okay.
There's just camera disruption in those 3 areas.
Then yeah, I'll say yeah, the room probably is the best.
Okay, if we're pre-panic,
Pre-pack.
well, no one. I mean, like general public panic.
Yeah.
The stadium isn't panicking; it's the control room that's panicking. And if it,
Jumbotron.
Is that what people are up for? Sure.
I have no reason to not go there.
Wingman will comment. One of us stay here for any kind of technical support.
Didn't Comguard say she was doing that?
Time goes. I got my drone connected in here for and sending you guys the patches. If you want me to stay here, I definitely can. Mel will comment while still looking at and messing with the central data table there. Like I said, the grifter has everything handled here. You should really take the rest of your team with you. Wouldn't want to deprive you of any support.
The more he says it this way, the more I suspect him.
Well, you want to leave somebody here then to keep an eye on him?
Have you rolled suspicion?
I've made the roll, and the way that the roll has been said is that I do not suspect him. So I'm.
You always just shoot him.
I can't just shoot him. We're not in Russia.
I think this guy's good. He's too good. That's just what you get from your read. So.
I'll say, like, you suspect him, you can always just shoot him.
I mean, I'm only 2 for 2 in suspecting people.
I don't want to ruin that.
No, the sample size is too small for me to just go, you are suspicious. Die for the October Guard.
I want to keep my streak, and I want to go out on top.
I can't just go saying that you are suspicious. Die for our cause. And if I'm wrong, well,
Suspicious.
you die for a good cause.
Suspicious.
You can't just do that. I'm not the evil one.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Comguard will say, wait, there's an evil one?
I'm saying that as a player. I just want to say that. I'm a Joe. I'm not going to just talk about openly shooting a civilian I don't trust. I have standards.
It's not shooting a civilian if that civilian is a terrorist playing as a villain. I'll say as a civilian.
Not a civilian if they're a snake.
Exactly.
All right, well, if Comguard thinks she can do whatever she needs to do remotely if something starts happening, then...
Yeah, if Comguard says she's fine with it, then I'm fine with it.
I guess we can take everyone.
Right.
By everyone, I'm literally just going to put myself on the Jumbotron and say, everything is within range now. I don't need to move.
I don't think that's how the Jumbotron works.
Should just get on there.
Technically
and
above the Jumbotron now. I'm like a catwalk, yeah.
Remember, the Jumbotron's not in the middle. It's a big screen that goes around the perimeter of the stadium.
Either way, though, there would be a scaffolding, which is where we would be on, that's above the Jumbotron.
Theoretically, we'll find out when we get there.
You should just get on there and be like, offsides, number 26. See what happens.
That would be funny.
They're okay with it.
It's something then you guys are going to be heading there, though.
Yeah.
As you are heading, there is a uproar outside. From thousands upon thousands of the seated fans.
Check ESPN real fast.
It's a bunch of yes, go insert team name here.
Okay.
As the sports players
go sports. Yay, sports.
Yay, sports ball. Go sports ball team.
You can win. Go dunk a touchdown.
Go putt the field goal.
Okay.
Spike the puck.
Okay, that one's just too wrong. I'm sorry.
So
I have to complain about that one. You don't mess with our sport of hockey.
What do you say?
Spike the puck.
Okay. There's a map I'm going to switch to, which is not accurate, outside of the fact that it has the viewpoint that I need.
Oh, I got one. Jockey the shuttlecock.
Okay.
Need you to bowl a home run.
Please, please. Save me from this pain.
I need you to skeet me a hole in one.
Can you punt the turkey?
That actually sounds.
It just sounds wrong.
I just have vision of somebody putting a golf ball in a shotgun.
I'll say, skeet me a hole in one sounds like something I'd hear on Brazzers, but not,
Boom, I'm in the run area. There we go. Okay. Before the door closes, Mel will say, "Oh yeah, take this," as he tosses a small object to whoever wants to try to catch it. I guess someone wants to try to catch it.
As I know he's gonna jump up at once, I'll get it.
Okay. What you have in your hand is a USB. As a sticker on it says map.
Oh, sweet. Put that in the HTTP and upload it to the SCSI port.
Yep. Your HTTP is now. I just caught you. SCSI port. Yes. This is in fact a map of the stadium. So via the HTTP, you can have mini map stuff.
And so put it up on his little eyepiece, so he actually has a little mini map on it.
Okay.
Just a little video game mini map.
There is a elevator down the hallway, which should give you access to the potentially the Raptor scaffolding area.
Yeah, you're right. Scaffolding.
Hey, I told you. I have found my spot where I will be able to shoot at anyone in the stadium if they're not inside an interior room. I no longer need to move.
Well, in theory, we're not shooting anyone. We're looking for transmitters.
I could shoot a transmitter.
One's somewhere in the bleachers, possibly under a seat, and the other's in a locker room.
Yeah. The scaffolding is largely, according to the new app information you have, is largely enclosed, like protect from weather and be extra OSHA compliant by making its damnedest that the scaffolding does not get wet when there's weathers. We will slip and fall.
You can OSHA it all you want. All I'm hearing is scaffolding, which is shit to climb on. You just put Jackie Chan in a room full of stuff.
Yeah, it's literally a scaffolding catwalk area around the Jumbotron screens.
Again, I do not have the best map for this. I just want to emphasize that. Next time I may need to just pull a Thanos and make it myself.
Okay, we're going from this high-tech cyberpunk man center to what? Is that a gorilla throwing barrels?
That must be prepping for the halftime show.
All I am seeing here is this weird supersized chandelier and chain links the size of a person.
I feel 16-bit all of a sudden.
Some of these maps are really better than others. So
I feel like we just went.
it's a bit of geek showing, doing it cheaper.
Doing it cheaper.
Are we in
I was
like?
gonna say it feels more like we just got teleported into like some old villa or something.
It's fine. We'll just Donkey Kong Metroidvania our way up. It'll.
Yeah, I was wondering why. I was like, oh hey, it was like
I think this is a
Why are we
top-down
up?
view of it. There is no going up.
yeah. I was like, part of me was like, huh. I was like, why are we looking down at the Vatican?
Thank you.
Stadiums.
This stadium is protected by God.
Oh, so this is what happens when the NFL goes over to Europe.
No, it could just be soccer.
Nope, you're both wrong. It's the XFL. Thank you for remembering what that is, Brian.
I still kind of watch it. It's actually better now.
Are they still going? I thought that got canned.
Oh, it did. And then they brought it back. They brought it back. I was like, they brought it back with a smaller budget and it's got like a fucking 8-game season. It has like 8 teams and like a 6 to 8 game season.
That's all they need.
Yeah, it's.
I actually
but they
don't know what that is. What is the XFL?
The Extreme Football League. Back in the was that late 90s or early 2000s?
Early 2000s.
Jesse Ventura decided that normal football was for pussies, so he was going to make extreme football.
Do you remember the NFL Blitz games? It's like that.
Yeah. It was football. There was like, oh yeah, it was like I'm getting tired of football players complaining about concussions. Let's make it manly again. And he let the players come up with their own names on their jersey. So they didn't actually have their real names. They just had like fucking nicknames all over the fucking jersey.
What problem?
It was like some of the it was so fucking terrible. It was a funny concept, but it was so poorly written that I'm about to say it was so poorly handled that it just kind of fell apart.
Basically, if you combine football and wrestling.
It was basically football with the theatrics of wrestling, and honestly, the premise isn't what did it in. it was the incredibly poor management because these people didn't know how to actually run a sports league.
That
And then it just
honestly
kind
does
of
not surprise me.
yeah. So the league itself was actually doing very well. It's just that they sucked at managing shit behind yeah. And then it actually got brought back. And guess who actually paid for it and brought it back? Good old Dwayne Johnson.
Really?
Yep.
Would not have expected that.
Yeah, he paid for it, brought it back. He was like, "Hey, we're getting rid." He was like, "We're getting rid of theatrics. This is basically just." He basically brought it back and brought it back as like a NFL D League. He was like, "Hey, for people," it was like for people who still want to watch football after the football season's over, and maybe like the teams out here can find some prospects in the off season. So yeah, he basically kind of used it as an excuse to kind of just use it as training camp and stuff for um, like people who wanted to play football but didn't go to college.
Now that we've all been educated,
It's actually pretty cool.
Education. Go.
All right. So what do we use to roll to use the scanner?
I haven't even gotten to the real description yet.
Oh well, shit. My bad.
We got super sidetracked.
The elevator door dings as it opens. The sounds of the crowd and the game are subdued, though still noticeably loud. Even here, the cheers and loud music muffled by the enclosures.
Wait a sec, freestyle. You need to make sure that you use your sword and cut the control panel for the elevator so that we'll be safe and that no one can follow us up.
I'll make sure to stab the hell out of the control panel first.
Okay. We already know the access code to this, David. So we should be fine. Safe. We need to find a console around here. We are in the Vatican, so where's the console where we tell it that there can be only one?
There can be only one. Because orbital wobble.
Is only because
we are
console in Sword Art Online.
I'll say we need to find
The terminal that connects to God.
I'm just going to open this scanners real fast. Just keep that open off to the side. I'm going to need it.
You are also you can also notice over the side various kind of lower support beams that attach into both the structure and the back into the video displays that are towering given their dimensions and use.
They'll suddenly find themselves missing DZ Discovery Zone.
No.
I never went.
The enclosures here eliminate much of the sunlight. The lighting system either is not on or is not operable. The light levels are such that sight-based alertness and targeting skills are suffering a 2 downshift.
I'm a ninja.
Indeed.
So
I have a
I know you have the dark vision thing.
he has a dark vision thing. I have the I don't care weapon light.
I have ninjas own the night.
The sound of the crowd and music flow, again, as I mentioned, even though it's muffled, it's still noticeable. So tests that rely on hearing are going to be suffering a 1 downshift.
Okay, I don't have anything for that.
But you're a ninja.
Right, we're all about not being heard, not hearing better.
If only you were Snake Eyes.
Well, only if I was Snake Eyes. I do have his girlfriend now. Does that count?
I mean, maybe.
I got his bae on speed dial.
To be fair, I would more think it's likely that Scarlet isn't Snake Eye's girlfriend in this universe.
I don't know what they are, and I'm not trying to break up anything that may or may not exist. If only because he's Snake Eyes is stronger than a Tarrasque in the system. I don't want to fuck with that.
I like him, but he just never says anything.
Snake Eyes is the only threat I've ever seen in an RPG that just says, "Yeah, you're not going to hit him. Figure out another way."
Which is honestly impressive.
Yeah, it straight up says. It straight up says, "No, you need teamwork. Everyone will need teamwork to defeat Snake Eyes. No single person can do it."
Like Darth Vader in that EOE adventure. It's like, no, Darth Vader's here. You lose.
Yeah, man. And I was like, I don't feel good about that. I want to make stats for him. I mean,
It's like he's
in theory be incredibly one-sided, but I will make stats for him.
the way I interpreted that game was it's like your goal is to run away from the main villain. Run away.
I mean, it made sense to run away. How the fuck would you think you can actually win?
Oh yes, right. If I recall correctly, in EOE, he could still throw hands.
Why?
I guess we could fan out and they're just describing.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
My bad.
Your HCBs will be going. Will be going beep beep beep.
I hated this level in Metal Gear 2. Find the C4 and then spray it with the liquid nitrogen. By the way, you can only find it by audio cues.
What?
As a reminder, ComGuard sent you guys a patch after accessing the signals and stuff like that to allow your HCBs to alert you when you're near a signal, when you're near one of the COBRA signals.
All right, well, let's get to searching.
Okay. I will need a alertness roll, and you guys can feel free to move across these two different sections if you would like. I do have a question though. Are you also keeping an eye out for other threats?
Yeah.
Okay. If you are also keeping an eye, if you're it's a wire, not a chain.
I don't care. It's the same to me.
I know. I'm just I'm I'm making the chain legal.
Maybe it was leftover from the crane they used to put it in.
But if you are also focusing on general like keeping an eye out for danger while kind of doing your search for the transmitter, or for the signal, your alertness rolls, which I'm going to be asking for, will be at a additional 1 downshift because your attention's kind of being split.
Okay, so I'm in the dark, but I don't take the downshift for that. This is an audio thing because we're listening to the device, so 1 downshift for that, 1 downshift for being alert.
My lord, my fat fingers can't build this model. It's driving me insane.
However, I'm in a playground, so I would like to invoke Thrill Seeker. When I'm running around recklessly and headlong into in dangerous situations, not giving thought to my safety, I can potentially roll an advantage.
Okay.
If I'm running around on scaffolding and shit like an idiot. Thank you, Choco Die. Thank you. Your country salutes you, Choco Die.
Ooh. That guy with that hair.
And those glasses. Actually, I probably should have waited to see if Brian fails, but
Oh, I'm definitely going to fail my alertness. You said we're at disadvantage?
no, we're at 2 downshifts.
I can't hear, folks. My old ears.
Let's see. Well, I have my alertness.
If you're not keeping an eye out for ambushes.
Okay, so that puts me at a flat D20. Okay. Right. I just have a D2, and the downshift from that is D20.
You know what? Fuck the old school autocannon. I'm gonna go buy the new model. This thing is just driving me too far up a wall.
All right.
Come on, show me Televipers.
Let me make my rolls. Mind you, I'm not actually going to be trying to find the device. I'm actively trying to find targets.
So if you're actively trying to find targets, then you don't need to worry about the extra downshift because you are focusing on the singular thing.
Also, I have a weapon light, which if I can't recall what it does off the top of my head. That is a standard upgrade.
Weapon light.
And ever since you threw me in a dark freaking base, I have forever decided I'm going to have a weapon mounted light. You will not have me be blind. I just have to find the actual.
Poor wingman back there doing that police light pistol thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually say what the flashlight does.
It
just says you have one built in.
That's all it does.
It eliminates darkness penalties and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I have, and that's exactly what I'm using.
I presume it doesn't say as much, but I presume it would eliminate the darkness penalties within an arc, because obviously the flashlight's not behind you.
Well, yeah, it's not Omni.
The point is, I'm making those rolls without the penalty of darkness, because screw you, I have a light. I will not be in the dark.
Your flashlights.
You should develop ninja senses.
No, you give me night vision goggles, and then the problem's solved.
That's still a light source, technically.
No, it's not. It actually amplifies the light in the area.
Right, it's a technological crutch.
I'm not young like you.
Wow.
Damn, girl. Double.
Also, I just want you to know that Sabaka is doing it by smell. He is actively going to be moving to go hunt down people.
I will be impressed if you can smell the transmitter with all the other electronic crap around here.
I'm not trying to find tech. I'm trying to find.
That's right, trying to find people.
I'm trying to find people. You guys are trying to find the tech. Y'all have all the tech stuff taken care of. I don't need to worry about that. Y'all got that.
Holy shit, 20 and 6.
Might have crit too.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. It's a fake.
But no, Wingman's the MVP here with that double crit.
I know, right? Just damn.
We're in a city doing detective work. She has found her element.
Back in my
The only thing that's missing from
as far as his day.
there's only one thing missing. There's no dinosaurs. We can't recreate how we met her.
Here, that would be perfect. Of course, maybe she is looking for dinosaurs. Who knows?
Okay.
Maybe dinosaurs built the technology.
Yep. COBRA's not,
I mean,
too common. They went with baby dinos. Tech kits, little welding goggles.
I can believe it.
But I don't want to. But I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
Well, hold up. He cures cancer by turning people into dinosaurs.
That's not the quote.
Absolutely underrated villain.
At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Cures cancer via turning you into a dinosaur.
Yeah. Yourself. You will know. Oh, sorry. Did I get any venoms?
You rolled 15.
Yeah. I roll for sure.
Any venom. You are still, looking around, trying to find the source. Um. um.
Careful, Frenching can be deadly.
You hearing the beeping getting louder, kind of corresponding it, will notice that given how you're moving it and how it beeps, it must not be on a level plane with you. Looking around, you'll see attached to a highly angled connective beam to the stadium wide jumbo screen is a tiny flashing light. It's 40 feet above. There's various cabling connections that crisscross around that support beam. Wingman will notice it as well and point out. It looks like it looks like that transmitter there, pointing out the red flashing light, is is affixed to the beam by looks like some sort of to me it looks like some sort of armored foam.
Okay. I'll go get a closer look. Wink, 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 wink.
Let me know when
Armor
you want me
foam,
to
you mean
just
a
shoot it out of
walk-
existence.
You mean a walkie-talkie?
I also want to check to make sure it doesn't have a bomb on it first.
I heard walkie-talkie. What's up?
That's you said an armored phone. You mean a walkie-talkie?
Foam, not phone.
I thought you said armored phone. I'm sorry.
FOAM.
Okay. Armored phone. Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit! It's that stuff from Demolition Man.
Now Foxhound.
Somebody crashed their car up here.
You will notice a couple of things.
Is one of them someone I want to shoot?
Quite possibly.
See the mascot of the opposing team. What he's doing up here, you don't know.
Dun dun.
I mean, that's enough reason for me to shoot him.
See Freddy from Five Nights.
I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's. It can go burn in a fire. That fire shall be done by me. It shall be purged.
Again, you want something to shoot.
Hidden amongst some cables on some beams is something that catches your eye. It almost blends in with the lack of light. This is 25 feet up.
I'm gonna quietly point that out for people.
Tris has a face.
Bat, man. I mean, I love seeing bats. They're fun. The color correction on this one's a little weird, but I'm surprised it's not a televiper, but
Um,
I'll take a bat, sure.
so Sabaka will growl, grabbing your attention, Foxhound, to the rustling in a small vent on the southwest side as this comes out of it.
Oh shit! They got Ryden's
That-
dog.
And that's over there by a wingman and anyone?
Okay, that's pretty fucking.
It comes out like a vent.
That is pretty fucking badass.
Um,
Man, I'm glad I'm on their side.
No, you're technically not on their side.
What are you talking about? Buff Doctor is totally on their side.
Buff Doctor is.
All I gotta do is just pull out the stethoscope, and suddenly I'm Cobra.
The issue with that, though, is that they know you're doing something to sneak into the Joes. So they can't give you preferential treatment. So they're just going to beat the crap out of you. And instead of taking you prisoner or killing you, they'll let you be the one that gets away.
You know what? I have a way to deal with this. I have a way to deal with this dog. All right, don't worry. Always keep a wireless transferable version of Windows Vista on me.
Jesus. And Foxhound, with your keen eyes, you notice something else.
Okay.
You see part of it because it's perched under a beam, surrounded by various doodads.
Oh god, it's one of those suckers again too.
Silverhawks. Partly Cobra, partly real.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god! I am so happy to see that. I don't think David has any clue how happy I am to see that.
So apparently we're fighting a bot master or something this week.
Man, I should have taken that bot slayer. Would have been useful.
Fine, according to you two, these are my people.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just say, you sure you're not a robot? And you say no, and I just go, okay. I just leave it at that.
So
I take him at his face value. He says he's not, then I'll trust him.
now, did you mark on the map where the thing is?
It is. It has altitude, so it's at the Don't just. I will mark thing right quick. Oh, right, because they changed that stuff to fire thread. Fun. Some APIs may break when shit happens.
Some APIs may break when shit hits the fan.
Okay, if you scroll up a little bit, you should see. Sorry, that is slightly off.
There. Awesome.
It is 40 feet up.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
How dare. Initiatives, please. That being said, Foxhound can do his auto stuff, and um, these will be considered surprise because they don't know they've been spotted.
Cool. Well, Sabaka's already going to be right there. I'm going to be right here. Actually, no, I'm just going to stay where I'm at because I had technically braced my weapon. We've actually braced my weapon. Let's see. 15 plus my initiative, which is a D4. Technically, Sabaka goes on my turn, but he's in the initiative. Thing simple. I'm sad that I only get bonus damage if we're in the jungle.
Everyone's initiative.
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Keep in mind that so far this isn't actually going off unless something is done by either side, and Foxhound is the one that has noticed things. So
I just want to
I
say,
scrolled up to see what Sabaka was dealing with. I was like, why is it fighting a bath? And I was like, oh, bat too.
Look,
just want to say
okay.
that whatever it is, it's going to die.
okay, again, it's up on one of the beam things. So in order to get up there, I will need a athletics roll from Sabaka to safely navigate and maintain.
I mean, I've pointed out that they're there. You guys are okay with me shooting, going after them now, right? I just want to double check with you guys. By the way, if you want to have fun, there's
My butt as soon as I go for the device anyway.
By the way, there's a bird right in front of you. You should probably deal with the bird. It probably knows the word.
Underneath.
I'm glad that you caught that, Brian. That's all I had to say to that is I'm glad you caught that.
I'll say it's taken a lot to not just start singing based off of that.
You know you want to.
I do. Be here all
Do
day
it. Do it.
though.
Do. Let's see. I'm going to aim. I'm going to it's beyond 30 feet.
Oh.
Let's see.
At the same time.
Yeah. Let's see. That's 85 feet. What's the range on this rifle again? Does it actually manage to hit long range? I'm just curious, not that it matters. No, because my regular range is 150. Dang. Maybe I should bring the assault rifle one of these days. Wait, no, I do have the assault rifle. Nah. I'm gonna stick with what I do best. Willing to shoot at it with this. I aim by 2. I've negated the darkness penalty because of weapon light. The gun 30 feet, so it's 4 up. It's aim at 2d8. That's what I'm at. D12. And 1d6. 1d4. 1d2. And then outside the curly bracket, KH1. And if I recall, I did up Sabaka's might. The D10, yes, I did. Sabaka actually gets kind of terrifying now. He's up to a D10.
Save a head.
So seeing what's here and what's about to happen, I am going to shoot the dog as it's trying to crawl out of the vent with a 35, and Sabaka is going after the bat with the 26.
Okay.
The damage is 2 before anything else. I believe the 35 is a crit and the 26 is a crit. If they hit.
AD. Okay. Bite contacts, no bonus. No. What did I got? No bonus damage. Your shot of that 35 will hit and cause a point of bonus damage.
Cool. I'll resolve Sabaka first. I would like to disarm the bat with my critical.
Okay. The bat does have a rifle in hand for which you can disarm, yes.
It shall do and take 2 damage.
Okay. Does Sabaka cast the rifle off to the side so it falls, or is he just keeping in its mouth or something?
In its mouth.
Okay.
Actually, no. He would have taken it and then kicked it back down the catwalk.
Okay.
Because
he's on the bat is on one of the interconnected but slanted upper beams.
And Sabaka's attacking it from the catwalk. So what I'm saying is he's kicking it back behind him onto the catwalk.
No, I think what he's saying is Sabaka has to climb to get to him.
Yeah, remember what I said because he's on the beam, Sabaka would have to make an athletics roll to get there. Navigate.
And what I'm saying is he's throwing it backwards from where he came from onto the catwalk.
Well, that's great, but Sabaka still has to roll to get to the guy in the first place, is what David's saying.
No, I agree with you on that. He was asking where I'm trying to send the weapon to.
Yeah. Well, but because you mentioning the catwalk, but if Sabaka's going to the bat is on the beam that's looking a little higher at an incline.
I'm saying backwards from Sabaka's perspective towards the catwalk.
Okay, because it kind of sounded like he was on the catwalk. So my point being for that is,
I'm making the athletics roll now,
right.
but what I'm trying to say is that it's being tossed backwards to occupy the catwalk space behind him.
Okay, I'm not arguing the fact that it is being kicked backwards. I am more concerned with the fact that there is no guide railing that is for which it is being kicked back. So, that wouldn't really be a targeting roll.
I was just picking a direction that, like, a chance for it to be on the catwalk versus, a random gun just fell into the stadium.
No, I get that. But I'm looking for accuracy of the slide. Given again, you're dealing with the space of a beam, and you're kicking something backwards, which sounds like it's more finesse than athletics.
But this is an athletics roll to get up there.
It's not to get up there. I'm talking about kicking back the rifle, so it gets to the.
This was a critical effect. You just asked a direction. I gave you a direction. It's not like I'm trying to do anything specifically with the rifle.
So we're going to do for goal. What about an aiming roll due to it being a part of the critical effect, which the critical effect was disarming?
Yeah, all I was trying to do is disarm. You asked for a direction that you would like it to go towards. I'm not trying to do anything specifically with it. I'm just was answering the direction question.
That's fair. But cool.
And there's the athletics roll for Sabaka.
21's good.
And for the dog, well, it takes 2 damage from the shot. It takes 1 damage from the extra bonus to it. And can I knock it prone? So it has to spin. Isn't it half the movement to get up in G.I. Joe?
Normally, yes.
Then half movement, knock it prone.
Well, you can knock it prone. No.
And that's it. I'm trying to do too much.
That surprise condition. I don't believe you can do anything. I give surprise condition. We saw.
Freestyle is run, hop, take a couple shots, slash at the bird, run, hop, run, leap.
As a reminder, the transmitter is 40 feet.
Yep, I know. Forget. Your pathetic jump heights mean nothing to me.
Oh shit.
Infinite jump. Activate.
Technically, he could have jumped into the rafters.
That's it. I rolled a 20 out of what should be a DC of 22. 26. However, on my critical success, because I'm raging.
Boom.
I also spent a free action to dash, so I have enough jump height, to get over there.
Okay.
And then there he goes flying again.
The 17 meets the bird's DC.
That's a crit. For sure the 9 misses, so that's a 17 for a total of 2 damage, and then an 18. Well, the 9 and the 18 are both sonic, so that's to will, I believe. I don't know if that makes the 9 hit or not.
If you took the downshifts for the will.
I did, yes.
You said the 9 and the 18 were.
Yeah.
The 9 misses.
Okay. So the first bullet's a crit. So we'll call that 2 damage. Second bullet, I can't crit on a D2, so that's a total of 3 damage from the gun between the 2 attacks. And then the sword does an additional 1 damage. So that's sonic, so a total of 4 damage to the bird.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And he'll just hook himself into the scaffolding there next to the, and I didn't take an action to actually look at the device, but he's looking at the device, just to get a general sense before actually rolling anything important. Also, okay, that only applies to the end of my turn, so that wouldn't help me here.
Okay, it is a small, relatively fragile-looking transmitter that is encased in this armored foam that is also adhesing it to its position.
Okay. So nothing that looks bomb-like, just the device and a bunch of foam to hold it up. Okay, it doesn't look like it's rigged. I don't know if we want to hang on to it to study or just blow it away.
Guard will say, "Well, that's good. Given what Strobe 9's doing, you probably don't need to keep any of these."
Okay, well, it's there. It's point. I can't assist or anything, but somebody light it up, and by that I mean it, not me.
Okay.
No problem, says.
The battle android doggo is Annie Venom.
Yeah, okay. All right. Uh, and you said we were trying to take out the bird first or the dog first?
Whichever, bird, dog, robot, transmitter, take your pick. They're all valid targets.
So this signal thing also, that's is that within our range? Let's see. 90, 95?
Look at your weapon. Let's say your
95,
range
yeah.
is.
That's what I'm looking. 40/160.
So if it's beyond 40, you're at disadvantage. If it's beyond 160, you're just SOL.
Okay. Well, bird's too far away. Gotta hit the dog. Yeah, but if I move closer, then I'm leaving wingman open to this thing. Can't do that. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm going to correct myself. It's not a rifle, it is a shotgun.
Okay, that makes more sense. If only because the larger chamber would allow for easier doing of what she does.
I'm talking about for the battle android trooper.
Oh, the bat has a shotgun. Oh.
Yeah. So the shotgun.
Well,
take 2 shots at the dog.
It had a shotgun.
Yeah.
Right. 19 and 9 to hit the dog.
Bats should be using their weapon hands. You can't disarm a hand.
I will try.
Well, that 19 hits. The 9 does not.
Oh, okay. One, I'll say, so 1 sharp. And I will hold an action. I will not hold, but I will use my other action thing. in order to actually hold up. I think. One moment. Oh, never mind. I get 3 attacks. Forgot about that.
You get 3 attacks.
Yeah,
Yes.
because he's a high level fighter.
Ah.
14, which I'm fairly certain misses.
He also has his contingency attack.
14. 14 does not fit. Rather, it bounces off the armor.
Hey, 2
Okay. All right. I will hold. Let's say then contingency attack is if this thing tries to go around me, or basically if this thing starts moving in my direction. I'll take a shot at it.
Right, sounds good. Guard.
What the fuck? Well, when Eric mentioned that you could silence a revolver, I'm curious. I've never seen that before. Fucking suppressor's bigger than the revolver.
Yeah, you can suppress a revolver. It just depends on if when you're firing the weapon, if the cylinder creates a seal or not. For instance, there was a Nagant pistol in the early 1900s that could be suppressed. I don't know if recall there being any others since then, but it is technically feasible.
Chamber, you couldn't silence them.
Yeah, no, that's why you can't suppress a normal one. But there are suppressed revolvers, so it depends. Would be the real answer.
Well, that's fair. I mean, if you design it to be silenceable, then yeah.
Guard will take her rifle, switching out her magazine to fire a yellow encased shot. It hits the that's 2 squashing down, opening up into a different design of of transmitter, which has some direct connection cablings shoot out of it and into the bat.
Assuming direct control.
The bat will reach up and crush and tear off the device because it didn't make sense.
It almost happened.
Damn. I mean, man, well, I guess I should have been near my new lady friend.
Oh my.
I didn't realize things went that far already.
She's a lady who's a friend.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like I've had drinks with her or anything.
I mean, I would hope so. It's literally been only hours. We've all been together for that entire time frame.
Have we?
I mean, I've been drinking.
You know,
I mean, we were introduced to her, then went straight to the mission.
she dashes to grant assistance bonus when it happens. Damaged. It ungrips with its robotic talons, unfurling its mechanical wings. But instead of flapping, it activates a integrated engine and flies.
Rocket powered bird.
Yeah, we saw one in space literally like a couple weeks ago. No, not even a couple weeks ago. It's only 8 days. Only a week ago. Oh, I hate the fact that was only a week ago that we were in space.
Wow.
Quick, anti-venom, get a coat hanger.
Why would any of them need a coat hanger for a bird?
Please Google
I get it.
birdemic.
You said bird gimmick?
Birdemic.
Oh, God. Oh,
Sorry.
birdemic, shock and terror. Hmm.
Best weapon to fight off birds, coat hangers.
Okay. It flies into the air, getting closer to anti-venom before shooting upwards to begin a small shit. You had that like right there. And a small small circle strafe as it I forgot to bring out my notes on y'all's defense sheets.
My defense is 22.
Yep, and that's what my notes still say. Okay.
Where do you find these things, Tristan?
What, Birdemic?
I watch a lot of B movie and B comic book reviewers. They brought it up.
Yeah.
I'm just so lost about this. Like,
That is a movie I ended up watching, and then I found out how bad it actually was when I saw a review
I just
for it later.
watched the coat hanger scene because I was told to look it up, and I'm just
Well,
confused.
it actually gets worse. That's one of the better scenes.
That's one of the better
You should,
scenes.
you should see the scene. You should see the scene where the company makes the deal, and the deal nets the company $1 billion, and everyone gets all of their stock options, and everyone is now a millionaire, and everyone sits there and claps for like 5 minutes and celebrates.
Okay, then.
Or the opening driving scene, which is 5 minutes of them driving a car around the countryside. No talking, no nothing.
A
Aerial shots of a car moving.
laser beam strafes past you, melting some of the area that you're on, though not enough to like threaten collapse. Okay. Fuck.
Spock is going to continue biting. For now, he's going to be biting a lot more because he's going to do it twice. You can command him to do it twice. Let's see what I get. That, and then I'm going to shoot. I'm going to finish out the dog. Cyber dog be put down.
Before he gets a chance to do anything. $23 will hit.
That's a crit.
Okay.
I'm still doing 2 damage. I'm pretty sure it's dead. That crit will do nothing, sadly.
Yep.
So to 19 and 25 to the bat. Both of which will be a crit if they hit.
The 19 just the 19 just hits.
And he takes.
The other one was a crit.
They're both crits.
Okay. Are you going for full damage on that then?
I don't think I need to because that's 4 damage. I'm gonna knock it prone for the first crit, and then the second crit, I don't know what I'll do with it. Grab it? Yeah, grab it.
You said gravity?
Grab it. I'm not gonna let gravity take it away.
Oh, get a.
We're not gonna have it do.
Oh, via Sabaka. Okay.
Yeah, Sabaka's gonna grapple it.
Okay.
It doesn't just fall out of the scaffolding.
Good plan. Good plan. It, like bite its leg as it's like partially hanging off a little bit. Like, arr, no, you're not falling. Arr.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. That is it for you. The Bat 2 was going to do something neat, but cannot do that anymore. Freestyle.
Okay, we're going to stab the transmitter and then leap towards the bird and probably kill the bird.
If the bird's 40 feet up, the transmitter is 40 feet up, so you're on plane with the bird.
I'm always on plane. Okay. Oh, that's very crit. Okay, so first shot is natural 1. That doesn't hit the bird. Second shot's 23. I don't know if that hits the bird. 10 to stab the transmitter, and 29 to stab the bird. That 29 is Sonic, so that'd be versus whip.
Okay. Amazingly enough, you chip the armored foam.
10 does not hit.
I will triple check. 10 does not beat the toughness. We'd like to redirect any of those attacks.
Yeah, I'll put the 29 sword stab into the device and keep the 23 shot on the bird.
Okay.
I am sad to hear that happened.
Yeah. Toughness for the armored foam is 13.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And so you're doing... Okay, so... Okay.
23 to hit shoot the bird for 1 damage. Okay.
As it falls and hits into one of the beams, kind of skidding and coming to a stop.
All right, 1 transmitter down. Guard, can you maybe get something out of that bat or the dog? See if they have any useful intel about people here or where stuff might be hidden.
Yeah, let me see. As she begins to head over, I will spend 3 story points.
Oh shit! Oh, Daggerheart Fear, man. You don't need to spend them all at once.
No, he just wants us to pay for our crimes of just doing good.
The dog, the battle android doggo, and the falcon, their eyes or eye areas, depending on which one you're looking at, suddenly light up with what must be emergency power as they zoom over that.
I can't believe the bird getting there, but get the dog.
No, unfortunately, I was not able to. I will have to describe that.
I got you.
Okay. Sounds like you know where this is going.
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
That where?
Oh God!
Is it going to Silverbolt from Beast Wars?
Oh shit! Quick, throw a sexy Spider Woman at him.
Interlock to the back. Granting it some emergency power to activate enough for when the robot doggo charges in, it activates another shift sequence to integrate the doggo components. For anyone close by, you'll hear a hiss.
Wait, what happened? Fuck.
He spent all the story points to combine the three into a I don't know what to call it. I'm just going to just sigh. I'm gonna have to point out I am uncultured.
Joke.
We were too. I'm about to say we were. Don't worry, we were uncultured too until last week. we found the most culturally and physically diverse race in Star Wars. They're a race of people, and none of them look alike. I'm gonna say, go and type into Google, type in Cathar, and see if you can figure out which one of them is a Cathar. Scroll down, just scroll down, and see how many people have different ideas of what a fucking Cathar is.
Oh yeah, no, you're talking about the race of cat people that the Mandalorians tried to genocide.
We don't know. Yeah,
no, that's what it was. And then
that they've done other things. I'm just because
yes, that is true. Unfortunately,
which is the joke.
Yeah.
I
had to think about that for a second. He's still technically grappled by Sabaka.
Yes, that is true.
How does that work?
Terrorizes, maximizes,
terrorizes.
As I need to roll this thing.
As he TVY7 gets it on with Black Arachnia.
Wait a sec. Did the dog run over there and do that? What happened?
Yeah,
the dog got down and he spent story points to get it over there.
As the dog and the bird ran over and did a fusion dance with the bat to create that.
I spent all the story points to I spent 3 story points in order for it to enable its combiner sequence.
There's a part of me that wants to do something. I'm not going. He was already defeated, so technically, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, because I could have beat the shit out of the bird and left my reach, but he spent story points, so.
So it just oh my god, he became Super Android 13.
He doesn't have that stupid trucker hat.
Son of a bitch! All those bonuses.
And he didn't get the orange Super Saiyan hair. Oh god, he's gonna punch everybody in the dick.
Anti-venom.
I'm gonna turn around looking like, what the fuck? The hell? Like, what? You know what? Sounds like a you guys thing.
What? What do you mean, you guys?
You guys. You know, it's one of your people, ain't it?
What?
Chicago.
You're gonna kind of look at him like, looks dangerous. Looks like he's from Chicago to me.
Okay, that's just No. That's not how that works.
I'm about to say he's gonna look at you. He's like, "You spend any time in Chicago?" I'm about to say he was like, "This shit ain't Family Matters. Chicago don't look like that." Ain't no safe bridges for you to cross. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and take my three. I'm gonna take my three shots. Disadvantage, if I remember correctly.
Yep, due to range.
Yep. Maybe I can do well.
Thanks to you, I'm just gonna place the.
Oh, Silver Bolt now the cannon fusion appearance.
It's better than what I had, which was a recolor of a bat. So, because in my brain I was like, man, and this bat image, incorporate all this stuff. How am I going to do that?
See, 15, 5, and 5. Otherwise, that might actually been kind of good.
So 3 ups to me. Thank you.
Assuming that 15 misses the signal thing.
Was it being weird?
It's a bat. I'm pretty sure 15 misses. Quick, Foxhound, stop looking.
What are you talking about? Aren't
I
you happy?
mean, to be entirely fair, Foxhound probably isn't really looking because he was looking at the dog.
I'll say, aren't you happy that I'm missing?
No,
I mean, I'm talking about
missing.
I'm talking about freestyle. Like now he can be amazing.
It's a mixed blessing. I get awesome, but I don't like seeing my team suck. So
Okay, that's what I was doing. Awesome, cool. Okay, so you're okay. Yeah. Though all of those shots, spark off of the Tribot's minor armor, or Tribats rather.
All right, that's all I got. If he tries to take a shot if he tries to make an attack at any of us, I'm gonna try and shoot at him again.
tell me.
Hmm?
David asked why their initiative was 0. I was like, I don't know. You tell me. That's you did initiative.
Oh wait, does Wingman have something that replaces?
Maybe. Come on, let me scroll down. There we go.
Guard will try to shoot another hijack bullet it gets
No, it doesn't look like she does.
it gets intercepted via laser beam.
Remember, we all gain a temporary hit point because Wingman rolled initiative.
That is true.
She's adjacent to the buddy there.
Can't so.
Fires off a shot. Misses.
So, just is it one up for each person that fails, or just one up because someone failed?
We've been running it as 1 up for every allied character that fails.
Oh God!
If they take multiple attacks, it goes up multiple times.
I just wanted to double check that. That's actually kind of terrifying.
Yeah, I'm up to 2d8 already.
Times I have found Irana to correct this.
I think the perk that lets me designate anybody as an ally for the purposes of bonuses.
Oh God! Hey, you trooper! Try to hit me! Oh, you missed!
But that just becomes me really mocking them.
It really is at that point. Would totally fit your style, by the way.
Oh yeah. The only reason I haven't taken that is because I admit no, that would be nuts. I know what my defense is. That would just be mean. Between Wingman and Anti-Venom, I usually get like +5 to 6 ups anyway. I don't need to add the Cobra Troopers to that.
Well, it can't really move because I have it grappled for now. I'll just shoot the thing that's still standing. And Sabaka will try to rip and tear. Find out if rip and tear succeeds in shooting it. Oh, well, no. Shooting it does succeed. I negate its armor.
You're 27, 24, 28 hit.
Well, that's...
For a total of...
That's 6 damage before criticals.
Okay.
I like the critical to knock it prone, and critical to disarm it. I assume it has a weapon again.
It does not have any weapon in its hands because you've deprived it of a weapon.
Can I disarm it?
No, you can't. I'm ripping off the arms itself.
It's a robot. It won't actually be hurt by that.
It really should be more of like a targeted thing.
I was saying that more as a joke, but okay, it's already prone. It's already grappled.
More so, if I recall correctly, literally integrated weaponry says it cannot be disarmed.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. It's already grappled. It's already prone. Can you think of something else I can add to this as a trifecta, guys? I don't want to just do more damage and outright kill it yet.
Because he's got it prone and is jostling it around, maybe give him either a downshift or a snag on his next ranged attack because he can't get good aim because he's being mauled by a dog.
Let's go with that. Downshift for his next attacks.
Okay. And so your damage is still totaled at 6?
Still totaled at 6. No extra damage.
Okay. Ignore the current health bar.
We can't see the current health bar. It's off map.
It's literally just off map.
Well, good. Well, good.
And his wings.
Flipping, and we can't do anything about it. Don't you hate when the monster clips and they can still shoot you through the wall, but you can't shoot back?
Oh my god, that's the worst. Like, legitimately the worst.
Well, it did take damage. It took less damage than one would thought, given the amount of just teeth and ammo dumping that had been slammed into it.
I only shot once. Not that bad.
I said, biting and ammo dumping. It's an assault rifle, yeah? It doesn't fire in bursts.
It's a long-range automatic rifle.
Oh, fair.
So
The single is multi. No.
Ah.
no. Ugh.
Come on, girl. You know you want to miss.
Do it. What the? Using up all the bad rolls. Oh, that's a fumble.
That's a fumble, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, we get a story point.
Her gun jams.
Could have been worse. Like that.
Reload. Shoot off screen. Reload.
Police title.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Free action.
Oh my lord.
Free action dash. Free action infinite hops.
You have so much speed.
Yeah, he's terrifying.
110.
He is terrifying. He can actually keep up with Savaka if he really tries.
Is that first one a shot?
The first two are shots. The second two are sonic swords.
Okay. Is it aiming for willpower?
The sonic swords are willpower. Yes. So the 19 and the second 19 and the 17 are to willpower.
Okay. The 19, the bullet just rumbles against its armor. The 25, however, hits, and because you're going for willpower, the 19 and 17 hit as well.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so the 25 is a crit, which I will use to make up for the first bullet that missed, so that's 2 damage for that. 19, the second 19 is also a crit, which I will use to further scramble its combat systems, giving it snag on its next attack. And then the 17 is just a normal hit, so that's a total of 4 damage for the entire attack. Because
you're damaging it, you're rocking it around, parts of it are crumpling, but yet, despite all the pummeling it has taken, it is still operational, though noticeably damaged.
And he just kind of wedges himself up a little bit into the scaffolding just to maybe get a little cover out of this, out of the awkward angle, trying to reach through piping and shit to get to me.
I know.
If it doesn't, fine, but that's kind of what he's going for, is he trying to use the terrain to give himself a little bit of blockage.
I know cover is usually -2. There's so much light there that I could best could do my.
Even then, I figured it'd probably only apply in melee. It'd be like melee only cover to make grabbing it at me harder, because you can probably aim around the scaffolding. I'm just trying to use the terrain a little bit. First real time I've actually had a fight that takes advantage of my abilities, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
That's why I tried not to just outright kill it.
There.
He's just lucky I didn't bring lightsaber this time.
Yeah, let's not have lightsabers duels, please.
What, you don't like the fact that when I stab somebody, you get a ranged assist?
Okay, no, I do like that.
Because that's what he does.
I stand corrected. Please, murder the shit out of it.
Well, I didn't bring the lightsaber, so you're SOL.
Guess I'll be sad in the corner.
Okay, a arm in its prone position swings over towards Sabaka. Because how close Fishal is, you will be able to hear a hiss as the hand of the arm retracts in, metal plates reconfigure back along its arm.
Oh my god, did you figure out how to change the audio effect on your transformation? We compare notes real fast. Also, I'm sorry, Annabelle, apparently I have more in common with this thing than I thought. I mean, I'm still not a bot, but apparently we both can turn into things.
There is a sudden blast that does not sound like a regular weapon. But instead, how the fuck? Instead, he goes, yeah! Subaka gets hit by a focused sonic blast, which, while causing his ears to kind of go flat and go, it doesn't cause any damage beyond discomfort.
Oh.
Well, I mean, he does have disadvantage in downshift, so
Duh.
we were intentionally fucking with the name.
Well, I just look at it and go, your difficulty's not that high.
It's only a 13, yeah.
You were targeting world power.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Okay. Okay. Anti-venom.
Help out freestyle. Oh shit! Maybe that's
20 or 20. You're hitting it.
Actually hit something.
I might, maybe.
Meter.
I believe in you.
You hit.
And we got a story point.
Yeah. I connect. All right, so it's only 2 ups for you, unfortunately.
Oh no, I'm only up to a D8 instead of the 3D6 I got up to last time.
I like how I basically crit fail both of my third rolls.
If those are actual fumbles.
They are.
They are actual fumbles.
Okay. You're with your third shot, then with your third shot, then it's not going to be a weapons jam. I thought something a bit more interesting. The third shot turns out to be one of your HE bullets. Fortunately, with it being a fumble of that degree, though, it does miss.
It's okay. It's a silent, explosive fireball bullet.
Yeah, it doesn't change the fact that the weapon's silent.
It detonates, damaging the beam that Sabaka and the Tribat are on. The beam will collapse at the end of next round. When I say collapse, I don't mean it'll fall to the ground. I mean it'll just detach from one point and kind of swing a bit. But
so it'll become a ramp.
But if the crowd noticed the explosion at all, it has been attributed to a firework.
Okay. Boom, there you go. Plus 2 ups, and he takes 1 point of damage. There, I did my job.
Yo, Joe.
I did the good thing.
And we tried. That's the important thing.
11. She just can't hit it with her hacker round.
You remember
And
up for standing next to Wingman?
No, I'm not.
and trying is 3/5 of the battle.
Okay. Shoot.
Let's see.
Okay. Assuming direct control. Comguard will say, I hacked its systems.
Cool, it's a maximal now.
What?
Yes.
Okay. You now have access to the Tribat for the moment as an ally.
Cool. What does the Tribat know about the other sites or other Cobras that are here? Do bats get mission briefings?
Good question.
Okay. Okay. Well, he does have some information. If you spend a story point, you will get much more pertinent information.
We've got 6. I think we can afford one. What do you think, guys?
I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we don't spend that story point.
Okay. It will confirm, though it is operating through ComGuard because it's transmitting in Python, so ComGuard has to read. It will confirm that the transmitter is in the other 2 blackout locations. If the regular Cooper people could handle that. It does mention that that facelift and ultraviolet as a part of the plan should be attacking the control room with the assistance of the Crimson Guard are already in place.
And that's happening now?
It's a part of their plan. As for the timetable, that it is like soon because the Tribat doesn't believe that the other Cobra Troopers will operate as efficiently. Uh,
Means we either need to split up or move extra fast to get those other two areas before they hit the control room.
specifically with the control room, the plan there is to directly connect one of their transmitters to the control room as a kind of final final step.
Okay, so if that's the final step, then in theory we could.
There is a contingency plan, but it was not told what the contingency plan was.
But based on what it knows, we in theory have time to hit the other two rooms before they hit the control room if we don't stick around too much.
It can make a guess if you want to spend another story point.
We still got 5.
I'm okay with that if you guys are.
We have 5 of them. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Okay. Given what the Tribat knows with its enhanced processing power, it is predicting, given who is in play in the material and the local and mission assigned material available, is that if the COBRA vision signal is prevented, that the that there'll likely be some form of explosive detonation or detonations on the stadium roof.
Okay, so if we prevent the transmitter, they'll blow up the roof.
Thus endangering the 80-some thousand people.
Yeah. That doesn't really tell us, whether how quickly we have to worry about the control room, but
as far as a contingency plan.
Okay, the control room's a contingency plan.
No, the exploding
the exploding is a contingency plan.
The detonation's a contingency. So if you were to prevent the COBRA signal, then that plan would come into play.
Yeah. That doesn't. What I was saying is it doesn't tell us how quickly they're going for the control room. We don't know if they're going for it now or if we have time to get to the other transmitters.
The Tribat is again figuring it's like soon as in like within 5 or 10 minutes. It's giving them a bit of an extension because again it believes it's better than them.
So do we split up to go for the transmitters and protect the control room? Do we just go for the transmitters? Do we just go for the control room?
I can protect to go to the control room if you guys want to hit the other transmitters.
Well, if all we have to do is stab them, I can, probably zip around the entire stadium and you guys can cover the control room.
If you feel like being Lightning McQueen, go for it.
All right.
As long as you have the confidence to do it, I have no reason to say you shouldn't.
Okay. Given the time, do we want to continue or stop? I don't know how people feel.
See, what time is it?
On 12:30.
I say, I know personally I wouldn't mind stopping just because I know that I must have to go to. I still have work in the morning. I must say, and if we're about to do something major, it's probably I must say I don't mind you guys continuing if you want to, but I'd probably end up stopping around 1 anyway.
Well, this is a logical stop point, so.
Yes, it is.
As much as I'd love to continue, going down a party member when we're about to do a major defensive action seems.
Yeah, especially if you're splitting up to try to, maximize your thwarting ability.
All right.
I am more than happy with that. I'd rather people be able to get the sleep they need. just to point out where I stand on it.
Okay.
Okay. In that case, then, given the information that you guys have and just how quickly you guys are generally moving, I am thinking it's going to be 1 to 1.5 more sessions.
So we'll wrap
Okay.
some time for Silent Station. Perfect.
That is perfect, actually.
Woohoo.
Thanks, Silverbolt.
Yes. The Tribat, and as with all the hints that I believe I've been giving, this is a result of the crossover event a couple missions back.
They finally got
COBRA
Cybertron.
side.
They finally got Cybertronian technology, which is cool because that means when I kill one, I get an energon back.
That is true.
I do well. It's I do have a note due to one of his hangups that
No energon.
that it's not using energon because its combiner ability does have certain weaknesses.
It says regenerate 1 energon at the end of any combat against a Cybertronian opponent. It doesn't say they have to have energon.
Presumably the fuel by energon. That being said, I'll give you that given the kind of the nature of what it is. Yeah. So the Tribat is actually using the combiner rules.
Nice.
With the exception of the fact that I blew multiple story points to get it to kind of force it. That was a little bit of a skim.
Well,
I have my own story points.
You have your own story points, and you were revealing a new creature, so it's thematically appropriate.
Yeah, I don't see a problem with that. You did what was thematically awesome. That's the way it should be.
So for its first outing, I think it had the damage cushioning ability pretty down. Its offense I can't quite gauge, but you have control of it now, so maybe it'll like wreck its own forces. So
who knows?
Yep. Because the kind of explain how it works. It has the ability because it's a combiner. It can split the damage between its component pieces.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but yeah, now you got control of it. You got control of its combined arms. It can fly now. So yeah, you guys have a nice little weapon system here. But yeah, so yeah, you guys are cruising along pretty well, and I think things will be solved next time with again how you guys are doing things.
Yeah.
All right, good night, Internet.
Yes, have a good night, folks on the internets.
All right.